We've seen war. We don't want war. But if you want war with the United States of America, there's one thing I can promise you, so help me God. Someone else will raise your sons and daughters.
Kiss my ass.
They're criminals. It is a hole. You ever been there?
He says what everyone else is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped.
Welcome back to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire, where it's uncharted territory for truth, logic, common sense, sonic bombast, and animal breeding soundtrack from the Funk Brothers and the Soul Brothers and the Blood Brothers of Motown and beyond. My name is Ted Nugent. Not a damn thing you can do about it. I don't know what this musician setting is going to do, but I'm turning off the musician setting for my technical maniacs at the Real America's Voice Techno Headquarters, which is known as the Techno Ted Quarters. Spirit Campfire. This is a spirit campfire. It's not a regular campfire. It's a middle finger arsenal, A10 Warthog of truth, logic, and common sense campfire. What a beautiful guitar, huh? This is my 5,000th concert celebration, July 10, 1999. Look at that beautiful guitar. Anyhow, welcome back to Spirit Campfire, where I celebrate unlimited positive piss and vinegar. Unlimited spirit, unlimited energy, unlimited freedom. I'm drunk on freedom. I'm stoned. I'm intoxicated, inebriated on self-evident truths, common sense, and outrageous logic. You know that logic is outrageous nowadays? I'm outrageous. But Nugent's like an extremist. Yep. You know how extreme I am? I'm so extreme that I dare to experiment in self-government. And I let my spirit, my intellect, which is quite substantial, because I never went to college. I was too busy learning stuff. And the stuff I learned is irrefutable, indefatigable evidence. Did you know that evidence has no fatigue? Anyhow, welcome back to the Spirit Campfire, where there is such a whirlwind of outrage. My life is a whirlwind of outrage, but you notice I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I'm in control. I'm experimenting in self-government. I am actually inescapably unstoppable. We, the people. I've got my dogs. Jackson's right over here. Coco's there. Sadie's over there. My son Toby is right here. I'm surrounded by, I think I'm down to 6.4 million rounds of ammo. I think I'm down to 6.4 million rounds of ammo. I have too much ammo. No one has ever said, well, Nugent had a gun at the Capitol. Yeah, wow, what an extremist. What kind of crazy man would keep and bear arms? You realize that all my critics make my day, because none of them have a bone of honesty. None of the haters of Ted Nugent would recognize honesty if it landed on their face and spun around till flames came out of their ass. From the nasal package all the way to, not just a passage, it's a nasal package. So I've been planting food plots. If you planted food plots, do you have terra firma? in your 10 digits of doom. I have terra firma, subterranean homesick blues in my fingernails. I mean, I could literally, on any given day, I could literally be dying of starvation. I wouldn't be dying of starvation because I could just suck on one of my fingernails and get some remnant protein shrapnel from a recent kill. Not to be confused with people actually go to the store and buy chemical warfare, because that's all that's on the shelves of the stores out there. The USDA is actually a chemical warfare agency against America. My corn crops here in Michigan, I mean, every 10-foot stalk has 2 ears of corn. That's, what is it, GMOs? Genetically modified organisms. I'm not genetically modified. I'm just genetical. I'm just natural. I'm organic. I planted whitetailproductsgonewild.com. Put it on the screen. Whitetailproductsgonewild.com. Just maniac. We're going to do it. You can do it in post-production. I have an incredible crew. By the way, John and Tony and Shahu and Parker and Linda and Toby and Rocco and Shemaine, all you people. Shemaine and Shahu. Try not to use those 2 names in the same sentence or you'll get a shimmy. I'm hearing an occasional squawk from my technicians back in the headquarters. By the way, my technicians, are you guys in like Palm Beach, Florida, and they can control my laptop? It's unbelievable. I don't like that. Luckily, I'm using it to my advantage to get truth, logic, and common sense to the masses with a Real America Voice Spirit Campfire, which, by the way, your job, you people, I'm talking to you people. You people. You're supposed to experiment in self-government and start by letting everybody in your life know. I'm not kidding. Tell everybody you know there is a real America's voice. I don't know even how do you even fight it? Hey, Team Tech Nuge, put on the screen every show. How the hell do people find this? Put the link or the address or something, or pin it, a global lightning rod, however you identify this. Be sure you put on every segment of mine and Shemaine's and Steve Gruber and Steve Bannon and Eric, all the people. Eric Bowling. I love Eric Bowling. Bowling for dollars. Put the link to Real America's Voice, especially the Spirit Campfire and Faith and Freedom, my lovely wife. They're going to put her picture on the screen right now. And you wonder why I'm giddy? I put the giddy and giddy up. That's one word, by the way. Ooh, the air conditioner just kicked on. That's all right. No, I like that. Background noise. We like industrial hummage. What's the Frank Zappa? Dynamo hum. We like dynamo. There's Shemaine. Look at her. What an animal. I love animals. By the way, there's a lot of great music out there by animals. Have you seen Night Ranger lately? They're on the road. Look at Shemaine. Look at that. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. No wonder I'm giddy. No wonder my giddy is up. Shemaine, I love you. She does a faith and freedom. What's more important than a faith and freedom around a spirit campfire? So tell everybody you know that there's a loudmouth guitar player that's really fun. If you don't have enough fun in your life, I'm available. I'm available on Real America's Voice. I think, can't you get it all the time, 24/7, 365? Can't you get Real America's Voice? Can't you get all my different Real American voices where I'm so much fun and I have a bludgeon of truth, logic, and common sense? Truth, logic, and common sense cannot be delivered like Mitt Romney. The guy brings a doily to a knife fight. I bring an A10 warthog to a poker game. So welcome to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Go to getuncleteds.com. No, really go there. If you love your dogs, Shemaine and I found a mad scientist, nutritionist, veterinarian, dog lover who have created the ultimate dog beneficial treats. I'm not kidding. Your dogs don't have to die when they're 9 or 10 years old. They can live to be 20 if you treat them right and give them natural, organic, good, beneficial, nutritious, vitamin, mineral-rich supplements. GetUncleTeds.com. I want quality of life. Quality of life starts with how happy your dogs are. And if you haven't got a dog, get one. Go to the local shelter and save a puppy. Who doesn't like dogs? Idiots don't like dogs. GetUncleTeds.com. I'm telling you, Sadie, Coco, and Jackson, and Gracie, and that one little snarling mutt that Aaron has. I don't even know his name. He's a nasty dog. Bit me. You know, I used to go through the airport back in before 2009. When I used to go to the airport, the canine, the police dogs used to point me. They used to go on point like I had a quail in my pocket. So I'd always carry a biscuit back when I thought that milk bones were actually good for dogs. They're not. They're poisonous. What is it, Toby? You think 90% of the stuff on pet store shelves for dogs is poison? It's chemical warfare. Don't buy that stuff. Don't you love your dog? Don't you want to be happy and frisky and maniacal? Like my dogs are maniacs. High energy, woodchuck killing, canine blood brother hounds. This segment brought to you by we're going to put it on the screen every segment. GetUncleTeds.com. We have a real hero coming on. We have ex-officer. Once you're an officer, the oath never stops. My oath will never stop, sheriff in Lake County. But there's so much going on. Brandon Tatum, the officer Tatum, will be on here to discuss what is going on in the black community. What are they doing to themselves? I love my fellow man, regardless of color, but there's something going on in the black community that black leadership has to step up. And as a black guy from Motown, I'm going to step up right here on Ted Nugent's Real American Voice here at Campfire. Let's get it on, kids.